Hey everybody, Sci-Fi Fan here again today, and I want to talk to you about Ordinance Heist, the in-game event taking place in Marathon. Ordnance Heist is a new event where you're essentially trying to grind for the chance to get a new gun called the Firestorm, which is essentially a sniper rifle which doubles as a grenade launcher. It shoots 6 shots. It's the first power weapon that Bungie has brought into Marathon. Apparently, this is a new line of weapons that they're thinking about bringing into the game. But in order to get the Firestorm, you have to grind for it, and you have to go through a lot of steps to get it. And essentially, the reward that you get at the end of this grind is just not worth your time. So in order to get the Firestorm, you first have to go into Perimeter, one of the maps, one of the entry-level maps, and you have to kill UESC robots. And while you kill UESC robots, you get a chance of a key template to drop for this Firestorm weapon. Now, if you fight harder bosses within the map, the chances of you getting this template go up. But essentially, once you get this template and extract with it, it will tell you a mission that you have to go do in Dire Marsh. For me, when I got one of these key templates to drop, my mission was to go into Dire Marsh and to stabilize anomalous matter, which is a event that happens during the progress of the map, probably about 10 minutes into the time that you infill into the map. And in that 10 minutes, you have to survive, and you can't be killed by another team like I was. Otherwise, you lose your key, and you have to go back to Perimeter, the map before, and try to get another key template to drop. Once you successfully extract 3 of these key templates and successfully do all of the missions for each of these 3 keys, then you have a chance of opening up a locker on one of the maps, whether that's Dire Marsh or Outpost or even Perimeter, and a sound plays, and then, you're able to get this Firestorm rifle along with some new loot, some pretty decent loot. But the thing is once you actually have the gun, you're able to use it. It has 6 shots, can't be reloaded, you can't find more ammo for it. And then if you get to extraction and extract with the gun, you don't get to bring the gun out with you. The gun turns into credits, and you basically have to go back and redo everything again if you want to get another Firestorm rifle. The other way to get one of these Firestorm key templates to drop, aside from killing bosses, is you can also kill just regular run-of-the-mill UESC robots, and they drop these things called Manifest. If you get 45 Manifest, you're able to buy 1 key template, which then you take that template and you have to do the mission and then extract with it successfully in order for that key to then work. You're only able to buy 2 of these keys from the shop per day, one from Mida, one from Traxxas, so a total of 90 Manifest is what you have to farm. Each UESC robot that you kill drops maybe anywhere from a vicinity of 1 to 3 Manifest, I've found. And so the most I've been able to extract with at any given time is like 12 to 15 Manifest. So that means, you'd probably have to play 4 or 5 games of successfully extracting in order to get the amount of Manifest necessary to buy just 1 of these key templates. Unfortunately for me, when I was doing this, I was able to get one of these key templates to drop. I took it into Dire Marsh, like I was saying before, and my team immediately got wiped by another team, which was also using the Firestorm. And the very annoying thing for me was I was wearing purple shields, and this Firestorm power weapon one-shotted me. So my team was wiped. The other team stole my key template that I was working on, and then I had to go back to Perimeter and farm more Manifest and farm more enemies to try to get another key template to drop. This game mode is just, or not this game mode, but this event is just super annoying. It's typical Bungie, right? Like, it's something I would expect to see in a game like Destiny, which I played for thousands of hours, where you were able to, get these awesome legendary weapons by completing these multi-step quests. But the difference between Destiny and Marathon is, Destiny is a PvE game, and Marathon is a PvPvE game with a heavy emphasis on the PvP. And so in Destiny, yeah, like, it might take me a while, like a few days to grind for a legendary weapon of some sort and go through these multi-step quests. But, it was something I was able to accomplish. Like, it was a long-term goal I was able to accomplish, And once I had the weapon, I was able to use it in other game modes like PvE, PvP. I was able to use it in dungeons. I was able to use these weapons, in strikes and that sort of thing. In Marathon, I'm only able to use this weapon after grinding for hours to get it. I'm only able to use the weapon for like maybe 20 minutes max. I only get 6 shots. I can't reload those shots, and if I extract, it gets turned into credits, and I don't get to bring it with me, and I don't get to even bring like a template out of the game with me so that I can craft more of these Firestorm weapons. And it's just a waste of time. It's a way to artificially pump up playtime for Bungie so that they can show Sony, who is panicking probably right now with the plunging player counts because there's only 3,000 players playing this game. It's probably a way for them to show, oh, hey, look at how involved or how much playtime our players have. Look at all of this. This is really good for the game. And in reality, it's just players trying to grind for a chance to have this weapon, and it's not even worth it. And so if you were thinking about doing this Ordinance Heist, and you're a casual player with not a lot of playtime that you can have for different games, I would suggest you look elsewhere, because this is the type of event, like I said, that you do for a PvE game, not for a game that you do for PvP. Marathon has a identity crisis at the moment. Bungie, who's ever's left at Bungie after all the layoffs, they're trying to figure out how to make this game viable for the future. I don't think it is. I know a lot of other people who play the game or comment on the game also believe, like me, that it's a dying game, and that, if something isn't done pretty drastic, if the drastic changes aren't made and they don't figure out who their core audience is, I really don't see how this game is supposed to survive, because you cannot cater to both a casual audience and a hardcore audience at the same time. You can't cater to a PvE or PvP audience at the same time. Not effectively, I don't think. Yes, there was PvP in Destiny, but the majority of players that I knew and played with were PvE players. PvP was just kind of the mode that you played on the side from whenever you got bored of the PvE stuff. And so, anyways, I'm blabbering now at this point. Anyways, don't play it. Play something else. That's it. Bye.